and nourishment. It never closes. It is always, always faithful, always there for you.
As you can see, this Chuck E. Cheese is right in the middle of getting changed. You can see construction happening all around it. The building still has that classic Chuck E. Cheese look.
And the broccoli beef, did you want meat this time or only broccoli? Sauce on the side? Okay. Thank you. Any egg rolls or a drink? Register, please. Thank you.
You've been told these restaurants are family-friendly, convenient, or even fresh. But behind the neon lights and smiling mascots, there's a hidden supply chain of shortcuts, reused oil, microwaved meals, and kitchens built for profit, not safety. Tonight we'll expose 9 restaurants that smart diners avoid like a known ambush zone. The choice is simple: walk in blind, or see the battlefield clearly. Which side are you on? Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great, thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. A place that markets itself as family fun or fresh from the ocean should feel safe. But step past the slogans and you enter a weak supply line where the armor looks shiny but the frame is already buckling. Branding works like camouflage, painted bright, sold as trust, but built to mask structural gaps. The shield is image, not substance. Take Chuck E. Cheese. Parents trust the promise of a fun meal after games, yet the kitchen operates on recycled slices patched into whole pies. Under the heat lamp the pieces fuse, but you can see the mismatched edges and uneven toppings. It's like reloading with spent rounds. You can make the weapon fire, but accuracy and reliability collapse the moment it counts.
I mean, seriously, if you drive by here, you would never guess that a Chuck E. Cheese location once sat here. As you can see, this Chuck E. Cheese is right in the middle of getting changed. You can see construction happening all around it. The building still has that classic Chuck E. Cheese look, and now they just have this giant building with a fence around the entire thing. Right across the street, you can see all...
Red Lobster plays the same card, but with a different disguise. Words like fresh catch get repeated, yet much of what lands is frozen, salted, or blasted in microwaves. Biscuits pumped with sodium overwhelm the taste buds, creating the illusion of richness where none exists. Beneath the smell of butter you're eating preserved stock, not a living catch pulled in that week. The risks go deeper, mop sinks doubling as dish stations, shellfish stacked without proper seal. Those shortcuts echo ammo left in damp crates, usable, maybe, but vulnerable. Smart diners read the signs. These kitchens aren't built for authenticity, they're built for speed. And the next phase plays out right on the line itself, where the grills and fryers reveal a battlefield of their own. Imagine a front line where the rifles jam halfway through the fight. That's what happens when a restaurant leans on microwaves as its main arsenal. Meals come out hot but hollow, stripped of precision. On the surface it looks efficient, but in actual combat conditions it's a liability. At TGI Fridays, the kitchen works like a reheat line. Pre-packed parts move down the line, swapped for speed, not tailored for the mission. It's like issuing soldiers gear that almost fits but cracks under stress. The menu talks about variety, but the system behind it is standardized and strained. Meanwhile, Waffle House runs like constant fire support, fast, loud, non-stop. But the open kitchen hides its own weakness: one grill, one surface, cooking bacon, pancakes, steak, and eggs without reset. The crossfire of grease and residue becomes a guaranteed exposure point. Precision breaks down, and so does safety.
Inviting the hungry, the lost, the seriously hammered, all across the South to come inside. A place of safety.
When I was a kid, I was obsessed with this place because I wanted to be a chef. And this was the only place I'd ever been to where I actually watched people cook. This was action to me.
And nourishment. It never closes. It is always, always faithful, always there for you.
Because I would see these people cooking at a pace and cooking for people who were completely out of control, but still providing hospitality. It was one of the things that really helped me fall in love with cooking.
Waffle House.
Then comes Long John Silver's, where fryers act more like minefields. Oil is reused across shifts, batter builds residue until every new dunk carries the taste of yesterday. Fatigue sets into the food itself. Even coleslaw gets stored near raw fish, a pairing as sloppy as leaving fuel with live charges. The structure feels fast to outsiders, but speed without discipline always backfires. For diners, each plate becomes a gamble. Tomorrow's risk waits in the buffet line, where hazards multiply by the tray. What happens when the entire battlefield is hostile, not one plate, but every tray and counter? That's the buffet trap. Golden Corral makes the terrain itself unsafe. Metal pans of meat sit uncovered for hours, drying out under weak heat, while a chocolate fountain cycles the same mix like stagnant water in a trench. Staff are told to stir it, not replace it. The illusion of abundance masks a field already compromised. Subway carries its own mirage. The brand presents itself as fresh, but an Irelander ruling cut the shield apart. Their bread carried so much sugar that it no longer fit the legal definition of bread. Marketing armor dissolved under inspection. What you see as health and balance is often built on tactics of flavor disguise. Quiznos shows the decline of a force stretched too thin. Conveyor toasters never cleaned between runs, sauce left open at room temp, and ingredients aged long past their peak. It's like keeping rusted rifles on the line, usable, but dangerous. Panda Express executes speed missions. Orange chicken is fried, frozen, and then heated again. Sauces are built heavy with sugar and salt to fake freshness, portions deliberately tightened. The disguise is efficiency, but the cost is authenticity. Smart diners know deception patterns. These lines run on margin, not mission.
Here you go, sir. Be careful of the temperature, okay? Half and half. The steamed rice again. And is this bowl gonna be for here to go? The orange chicken does have a little kick. And for the welcome, Panda. How may I help you, sir? Any samples for you today? The broccoli beef, did you want meat this time or only broccoli? Sauce on the side? Okay. Thank you. Any egg rolls or a drink? Register, please. Thank you.
The next move is spotting the ambush before you walk into it. These 9 restaurants stand like units dressed in full armor but stocked with unreliable gear. They project strength with bright signs and friendly slogans, yet once inside you face weak supply lines, corner-cut kitchens, and tactics built for margin over mission. What looks secure is often hollow. Your best defense is vigilance. Recognize the warning signs, choose safer ground, and don't hand your health to poor strategy. Comment your choice below. Where would you refuse to eat? Subscribe and join a community that values clear intel and tactical awareness, on the battlefield and in the decisions you make daily.